Yo, okay, so shit's getting heated. The situation is starting to get really desperate. Like, we have to do something right now before it's too late. Like, we got Capone out there on the front lines tanking all of this damage for us while we try and formulate some sort of plan of action. Like, seriously though, shout out to Capone for that one. Like, this castle is actually his body, so any damage done to the castle actually converts over to him also. I think at one point when Big Mom was screaming at the castle telling them to show themselves, like, Capone's ears actually started bleeding. Like, bruh, having her scream in your face like that really doesn't seem pleasant at all. But yeah, it's crazy how all of this shit is going down right now. And to make things worse, Big Mom is actually conscious. Like, at least before we didn't really have to worry about anything other than her scream and Conqueror's haki, but now we gotta deal with an angry, raging, destroying giant kingdoms at the age of 5 fat woman. Like, she's legit calling us out, bruh. Capone's probably regretting everything right now. Like, he's fearing for his life because we're completely and utterly surrounded. Like, we even had Katakuri going in this chapter again, like increasing his body count, but at the same time we had Smoothie helping out as well. Like, damn, man, if only Cracker was here as well. Like, this shit would have been so fucking savage. Like, we would have had Katakuri immobilizing Capone, Smoothie interrogating any of his men that got caught before they could make it into the castle, and then Cracker slicing up the castle, like chopping off all the cannons and shit. Like, this would have been over. And granted, they nearly caught out a couple of people this chapter. Like, Smoothie caught Nami, Daifuku caught Carrot, and Oven caught Chopper, and that would have been end of story for those guys if the Vinsmokes hadn't jumped in. And I know there's a lot of people out there expecting me to turn full circle and be like, oh my god, the Vinsmokes are amazing, they're so powerful, they look so awesome. And my answer to that is, yeah, you're kinda right. But Judge is still a pussy though. Like, I admit, that panel after their transformation into their Power Ranger suits, I mean raid gear, was literally the best panel this chapter. But that doesn't change my opinion on Judge. Like, he's still a worthless crybaby in my eyes, and I never really had a problem with the others like Ichiji. I was expecting and hoping to at least see something impressive from him this arc anyway. Same with Niji to a certain extent as well, and I do still feel like we may see a little more from them moving forward. I don't think this clash is going to be the only thing we see from Ichiji and Niji, but I do think, however, that these type of clashes are going to be what we see throughout the rest of this arc. Like, I in no way expect any prolonged or drawn out battles, because it's been said many times that this is a fight that we can't win. At most, I think we're going to be getting little clashes and skirmishes of this level to keep them off our back, like to give us room to breathe while we escape, but no full-blown fights. Unless someone's about to sacrifice their life and die for the cause, I don't want to see them fighting. It's that simple. And yeah, just a few things I want to talk about before ending this review. We got the Black Market King trying to steal from Big Mom, kind of proving that these guys aren't all necessarily allies. Like, nobody here was willing to die for Big Mom if shit goes south. Like, they were all literally just guests. But I kind of want to know where Oda is going with this. Like, removing the Tomatobako box from play completely, this could be setting up some pretty interesting plot twists later on. Like, maybe someone down below picks it up and opens it, and the explosion somehow helps the Straw Hats in their escape. Like, maybe Pound or someone finds it. And another thing I wanted to mention quickly is Pudding. Like, what's gonna happen with her? After all of the big talk about how badly she wants to slaughter the Vinsmokes and all of that shit, she's been surprisingly passive this whole time. And after seeing her reaction to Sanji saving Nami and escaping with her, it kinda makes me question what Oda has in store for her future. Like, I've been saying from the beginning that I want her to join the crew and that she'll be good in the end, and this kinda gives me hope for that. Like, I feel like she wants to actually come with us now, seeing as what Sanji said really meant so much to her. But yeah, overall I'm rating this chapter a 9 out of 10. It was pretty damn hype, and they really left us off with a good cliffhanger for next chapter. Unfortunately though, we're on break next week, so we're gonna have to wait a little while for that. But either way, let me know what you guys think of the chapter in the comment section down below. Like the video if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already for more of that One Piece greatness. And I'll see you guys in the next video. One.